On that night, the music world was shocked by an unexpected statement from Chris Martin, lead singer of the band Coldplay, which made ARMY, as BTS fans are called, instantly excited. In a surprise interview on Jimmy Fallon's The Tonight Show, Martin mentioned the two big names of BTS, Taehyung and Jungkook, in an unexpected way. What did he really say? Of course, not a few people felt the awkwardness of the words expressed by the 46-year-old musician. But is it really just a coincidence? Or is there something bigger that Chris Martin wants to convey indirectly? Not only BTS fans were confused, but also music observers and world celebrities began to create wild speculation after hearing the statement. This is not the first time Chris Martin has made a confession that invites public debate, but this time, it feels different.
Why?
Because the reaction that emerged from Taehyung and Jungkook, two BTS members who were unexpectedly part of the story that night, only made the situation worse. The two of them, who usually performed confidently, looked unusual. Could it be more than just a coincidence? Before you think it's just a joke, let's take a closer look at what really happened. Is there a hidden message Chris Martin wants to convey to the ARMY? Or is there a deeper connection between himself and the two idols? Questions that cannot be ignored, and answers that are still hanging make the entertainment world even more curious. If you want to know more, keep reading, because this story is full of surprises that will surely take you by surprise. When Chris Martin first talked about Taehyung and Jungkook on Fallon's show, almost no one expected that what he said would become the subject of heated conversations around the world. In a seemingly casual conversation, Martin revealed that he admires the two BTS members, even referring to them as future stars in the international music scene. However, what made the fans even more curious was the sentence that came out of his mouth next. Chris Martin stated that there is a secret project going on involving himself, Taehyung, and Jungkook, something that will change the way people see the music world. Of course, these words instantly provoked a wave of speculation. Is there really a big collaboration being prepared? Or is this just an ordinary compliment from a great musician to two young rising idols? However, what was more surprising was the reaction from Taehyung and Jungkook after the statement was made. The two seemed to have no idea about the mysterious project, or at least did not want to talk about it further. In the video that went viral on social media, Taehyung can be seen trying to hide the clumsy smile on his face, while Jungkook looks restless and a little awkward. What's really going on behind the scenes? Is there an undisclosed tension between them? Meanwhile, BTS fans, especially ARMY, immediately flooded social media with questions. What is Chris Martin hiding? Does this secret project really exist? Or is it just an exaggerated joke? Some fans have even started making their own theories, ranging from the possibility of a major musical collaboration to speculation about a film or documentary project involving BTS and Coldplay. However, there are also those who are starting to feel worried. Is this a sign that BTS will release something very different and surprising, which could possibly change the direction of their career? Chris Martin, known for his open nature and tendency to speak unfiltered, apparently did not accidentally create an incredible wave of curiosity. Coupled with such an ambiguous reaction from Taehyung and Jungkook, this situation further exacerbated public curiosity. Did Chris Martin really reveal something big and important, or just give it a little spice to create a sensation? What's really going on behind the collaboration between Coldplay and BTS that not many people know about? The reaction from fans has intensified, with many beginning to speculate whether BTS is already planning to do something out of the ordinary. On the other hand, ARMY also felt a little anxious, worried if this was a sign that their beloved group might be taking an unexpected new direction. They were worried whether BTS would still be what they used to be, or if collaborations with international musicians like Coldplay would bring about a major change in their image. What is becoming increasingly clear from Chris Martin's statements is that there is a huge interest in BTS. Coldplay, long known as one of the biggest bands in the world, not only seem to admire BTS, but also see the incredible potential that Taehyung and Jungkook have. Their courage to collaborate with BTS shows that they not only respect the group, but also believe that BTS is an important part of the future of the global music industry. However, there is one big question plaguing many people's minds. Is this all just about the music, or is there more going on behind the scenes? Given BTS's immense popularity, it's no wonder that many feel there is something bigger behind this collaboration. Is there a message you want to convey to the world? Or is it just a way to leverage both in achieving something bigger and more ambitious? What is certain, all this has created a lot of speculation and discussion among fans, media, and even entertainment industry observers. Many have wondered whether BTS will continue to maintain their more traditional concept or just change everything with a new, more daring and experimental project. Whatever it is, one thing is certain. After Chris Martin's statement on Fallon's show, the music world will never be the same again. Chris Martin may have teased the public with an as yet unclear confession, but one thing is certain. ARMY will continue to search for answers, and speculation regarding BTS's future will only get more intense. As time goes on, more clues will probably be revealed, but for now, we can only wait and see how the story develops. As time went on, speculation grew. Not a few BTS fans began to associate Chris Martin's statement with rumors that have long been circulating among fans. Since a few months ago, there was news that BTS would be doing a major collaboration with international musicians, but the project is shrouded in mystery. Is this what Chris Martin meant? If true, then this collaboration could be one of the greatest moments in the history of world pop music. Just think, two big names in the global music industry, Coldplay and BTS, are working together. Not only the ARMY awaits, but also music fans around the world will be waiting for how these two great powers will combine their creativity. However, there was something else interesting about the interview. The reaction of Taehyung and Jungkook, who seemed surprised and a little confused when Chris Martin mentioned this secret project, sparked new questions. Were they really surprised? Or are they just trying to hide something they already know? Some fans even began to notice small gestures that seemed to indicate tension or awkwardness between the three of them. Isn't it unusual for two people who are already working together in the world of international entertainment to feel awkward in front of the camera? This makes many people wonder if there's tension between the members of BTS, or maybe between BTS and Coldplay. Meanwhile, many fans are trying to find out more about what Chris Martin means by going to change the way people see the music world. Does this mean BTS is going to bring a big change in the music genre they've been in? Or maybe there are innovations that have never been imagined before that are being prepared. Some speculations say that this project could include new elements in music, such as technology or more advanced digital formats, which would combine the experience of listening to music with virtual reality or augmented reality, something that is still rarely found in the music industry mainstream, of course. All this speculation came with a very high curiosity among the ARMY, which was already known to be very loyal and enthusiastic. They are not only waiting for new pieces of music, but also want to know more about the growing relationship between BTS and Coldplay. It could be that this collaboration will open up new opportunities for BTS to reach an even wider international audience, and may also pave the way for them to explore more experimental music genres.